Hello, people. Without further ado, today we're going to be talking about Naruto, not the show, Naruto himself, and let's get right to the video.
I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and
Now, I have already stated that Naruto is one of my favorite anime of all time, manga also, because I have read through it multiple times. Um, and one thing I can honestly say about Naruto is that he, as a main protagonist, is actually one of the better written ones. He has many feats that have grown him, have made him turn into a different person in the story. He is well written, he has a philosophy that he stands by, and it does change depending on how far he is in the show. He is not a static character. He's very dynamic, and I will give reason as to why. But this video is basically to explain Naruto, who he is in its entirety. I'm not going to be going over his feats um, yet. That would be in a different video. But I will be going on. But I will be going over his philosophy and what made him into the Hokage he is. Now, to start things off, Naruto is, well, the main character. And because of this, something tragic has happened. As in all anime, most anime protagonists need something tragic to make them stand out. Naruto's family was killed on the day he was birthed. Not only were they killed, they were killed by the nine-tailed fox, which is the demon or tailed beast that resides inside of him. So not only is he housing the thing that destroyed his family, but he also has no family. And because the nine-tailed fox destroyed his family along with many others, he is in a sense um, patronized and looked down upon, and not not physically abused, but verbally abused by the other villagers. Now, while the third Hokage himself have has made very few attempts to make it so that way people aren't mean to Naruto, that is not the case. People are still mean to him. The children are not as mean to him, as is seen through flashback that Naruto is friends with Shikamaru, Choji, and Kiba when they're younger and aren't exactly mean to him. Those who live in a higher up clan, um, their parents forced their thoughts on them, such as Neji or Ino, the Yamanaka clan. They look down upon Naruto, and the kids themselves don't really care much to a certain extent. For instance, Ino and Sakura both just don't like Naruto because he's loud and obnoxious. While Sasuke doesn't care much for Naruto because Naruto has always had this rivalry inside his head with Sasuke, and they've always been fighting. So Sasuke doesn't really care much about Naruto. Now, the great parallels of this story in Naruto is between Sasuke and Naruto. Naruto, who lost everything and wasn't given anything, but Sasuke, who lost everything and was given everything. See, Sasuke himself also lost his family, not in the same day, but he did lose his entire clan. Him and his brother are the sole survivors of the Uchiha massacre. And while I'm not trying to get too much into Sasuke, this right here is a perfect parallel between the rival and the main character, and how one can be so different and so upstanding while the other one falls into darkness. Now, Naruto himself wants to be the Hokage. He wants to be recognized. He doesn't want to be the Hokage because he wants to be the strongest. He wants to be recognized. And through being recognized, he will become the strongest, because that's basically how the Hokage works. It's usually the strongest person in the village, and he doesn't want to be forgotten. He wants to be acknowledged. He's only doing that because he only does the tricks and the painting on the Hokage faces because he wants to be acknowledged by the villagers, not because he's actually a bad kid, but he wants to be acknowledged to everybody else. And right now, um, I'm going to show a clip of Naruto saying his Nindo way, because it's basically what Naruto is.
I don't quit, and I don't go back on my word. That's my Nindo, my ninja way.
Now, one of the reasons why I love Naruto so much as a character is because of Nindo. He does not give up. He has these dreams and aspirations. He knows it's going to be hard, and he refuses to give up because of it. And even though it is going to be a hard road for Naruto because not everybody likes him, he doesn't let that stop him at all. When he fights Neji and he beats Neji, everybody is surprised. Everybody's like, "That's that Demon Fox kid. That's that kid that that's that kid that has the demon side from that destroyed the village." And Naruto doesn't let that get to his head. He's like, "Yeah, that's hard work for you." And he does this because, and the reason why he beats Neji isn't just for himself. He does it so Hinata can see that hard work will pay off, and he does this so Neji can also humble himself because he doesn't want Neji to hurt Hinata like the way he hurt Hinata in Neji versus Hinata fight. And it's very inspiring because Hinata. This is when Hinata basically like the like I want to say the water tips over. This is when Hinata's basically like, that's gonna be my husband. Like, she loves Naruto after this scene. She has a crush on him beforehand, but she absolutely loves Naruto after this scene, and it's very inspiring to see Naruto beat Neji the way he did. And it's very inspiring to everybody else because everybody's like, "That's that Demon Fox kid," and everybody's acknowledging Naruto. And even though Naruto's getting acknowledged, he doesn't let this go to his head. Now, another time that Naruto changes somebody through a fight, and it's because of his ideals, is against Gaara. Gaara is basically a parallel to Naruto. Gaara was this kid, this person who has a tailed beast stuck inside of him the same way Naruto does, and the difference is that Naruto went down the path of love, and Gaara went through a path of hatred. People did the same thing that happened to Naruto, where Naruto was called names, looked down upon. Nobody liked him. Nobody wanted to hang out with him. And the thing is, Naruto had these people behind him that helped him get out of that rut. He had Ichiraki Ramen. He had Iruka Sensei. He had Kakashi Sensei. He had Sasuke. Even had Sakura at his points of life. Konohamaru, the third Hokage. People in his life that gave him love and attention, that pushed Naruto down the path of love instead of the path of destruction and hatred that a tailed beast could easily make him, especially Nine Tails. And Naruto doesn't let this get to his head at all. He fights for his friends, he fights for others, he fights for becoming stronger so that way he can become the next Hokage. And well, yeah, that's basically what Naruto's thing is, right? And when he beats Gaara not because he wants to defeat Gaara to get acknowledgement. He beats Gaara because he sees that him and Gaara are parallels. He sees that him and Gaara are the same person deep down. He sees that if it was the other way around, he couldn't even fault Gaara. So he's there to help Gaara. He's there to save Gaara. And after he saves Gaara, he's acknowledged by the Sand Village. People are like, "This is the person that gave us our best Kazekage. This is the person who helped give us Gaara." Because Gaara later becomes the Kazekage, and Gaara later becomes this amazing person. Gaara later becomes this good person. Everybody that knows what really happened knows that Naruto's the reason for this. And he's even acknowledged outside the village, and this is the first time dynamics are hit outside the world, and it's very interesting how things that Naruto does affects the entire world. And so I say to say that Naruto is a very great character because even though he wants to be acknowledged, he doesn't want to trample over people to get his acknowledgement. He doesn't want to just go past people and destroy people and hurt people. He wants to help them. And it's seen when one of the best ways to see this. One of the best ways to see this is with Kurama. Now, there's a scene where it's a panel that it's seen where Kurama thinks back on his past Jinchurikis. And the first Jinchuriki was, I believe, Kushina's mother. I'm not sure. I know it's Hashirama's wife. I don't know it's Kushina's mother exactly, but I know it's Hashirama's wife. She was the first vessel of the Nine-Tailed Fox that we know of, and she basically tells Kurama to don't make any noise, stay there, and shut up. And Kurama's never talked to, he's never spoken to, and this is what starts Kurama being evil and mad at the world. The next one that we see is Kushina. He says the same thing. Don't make too much noise. Don't be rowdy inside me. I'm your vessel. That's it. And basically like shut up and stay put. And I got to say that when I see Naruto tell Kurama, I'm going to be your friend, so get ready. I'm going to break that. I'm going to break that wall down. We're going to be friends, so get ready. That is a character development in itself because Naruto could have easily said the same thing the others said, still got a little bit of Nine Tails chakra, still got what he needed from the Nine Tails, but he didn't. He fights the Nine Tails in his head. He does what he needs to do so that way he can get the power of Nine Tails, and he could have just kept that. But instead, he goes on to say, we are going to be friends. We are going to do this. I am going to do this. And if you know one thing, Naruto does not break a promise. So when he says this, he is flat out stating that he will be his friend, and he's not going to stop trying until they're friends. And Kurama at the end of the series is friends with Naruto, and that right there is what I mean as in Naruto does not give up. Naruto does not stop trying. Naruto does not go back on his promises, and this is one of the few times that there's a parallel between the beast and a demon inside a person in Naruto, and it works out for the betterment because Naruto's demon inside of him, he could have easily just used Kurama in the wrong way, like how Gaara did, how Obito used on all the tail beasts in the wrong way, but he didn't. He used them in the right way. He became his friend. He basically asked for consent for his powers, and that right there is character development that I greatly enjoy in Naruto, and why I greatly enjoy Naruto. Now, Naruto as a person has lots of fights, as you know, and he has fights with one person in particular, and it's Sasuke. Now, I'm good. This is the last thing I'm gonna touch on, but this is actually character growth in itself, and I love this character growth. When Sasuke and Naruto first fight, Naruto is outclassed. He has to call upon the Nine-Tailed Fox to match up with Sasuke, but it's still not enough. But Naruto doesn't give up. Naruto doesn't concede. He continues trying because he promised Sakura he was going to bring Sasuke home. And the thing is, after that fight, after Naruto gets healed up, he remembers his promise, and he's like, Sakura, don't cry just yet. I promise you, I'm going to bring him back. And Naruto does go off the train for about 2.5, 3 years with Jiraiya. Comes back. He's not substantially stronger. He can make a bigger Rasengan, but he's not substantially stronger. But he did that training to learn more about himself and learn about the world. And that's what he did. He went out to get stronger, not strong enough to bring Sasuke back. Because when he does meet Sasuke, he does lose. Well, he doesn't lose because he don't fight, but he does see that he's still outclassed. But the thing is, Naruto isn't deterred by this. He still tells Sakura and the village and Kakashi and everybody else, I'm going to bring Sasuke back. Do not count him out. I'm going to bring him back. And that's Naruto's push. That's Naruto's drive to become stronger throughout the entire series, is to keep this one promise he made to Sakura when he was young and stupid. But he continues going for it. He's basically telling everybody that he is going to do this, and he does. Because at the end of the series, after the final battle, where they're both not really even, I'm not going to go into a controversial opinion, but Naruto is much stronger than Sasuke at this point in time. But he goes into this clash with Sasuke, these clash of ideals, this clash of power, this clash between two rivals, this clash between two brothers. And Naruto beats him and brings him back, and that's the end of the promise between him and Sakura, is that he brought Sasuke back. But that's not the end of Naruto's ideology. Naruto still has to become Hokage, and after Naruto becomes Hokage, he still doesn't end there because his ideals keep changing. He keeps growing. He took Jiraiya's ideal for world peace, not from a militaristic view the same way Nagato, Obito, and Madara wanted. He wanted world peace through the tail piece and through cooperation between the 5 villages and any other village or any other nation that comes with him. He wants cooperation through love and passion, and that's why Naruto is a great character. He's a great character development. He has a great character arc because he's not static. He is very dynamic, and it makes the show very much enjoyable. And that's all the time I have for today, so please leave a like and subscribe. See you later.